Good morning, world. I am Judy, your web-based therapist, making therapy accessible and convenient for our clients in Florida and New York, and of course, sharing information worldwide. Today, I wanted to talk about 5 tips for helping children adjust during this pandemic, because we know that we've been talking a lot about how adults are coping and all the changes that adults are going through, but children are also going through a great deal of changes. And there are a few things that we may be able to do to help them cope and adjust during this time. First of which is talk to them, but talk to them within their level of comprehension, because children, no matter how much you think you are in control of what your child sees and knows and hears, children have ways of getting information that we may not know about. So make sure that you're talking to your children, talk to them. And the other thing is that children are very, very observant. They notice that they don't have to go to school right now. They notice that mommy or daddy or both of them are not going to work. So they are gathering information. So by talking to them, you get an opportunity to help clarify this information and help them understand what is going on. Talk to them about what is happening, but within their level of understanding, within their level of comprehension. Just focus on what you want them to know, but give them an opportunity to talk to you. To be mindful of your news consumption as well as the conversations that you're having. Again, children are very observant and they are super awesome listeners, even though you have to call them 50 times when you need them. Children hear, they see, they notice, they take note of everything that is going on around them. So if you are having conversations with your friends or with your spouse or with whoever you happen to be talking to about what is going on, understand and remember and keep in mind that children around you are listening. They hear things and they take it in, even if they don't talk to you about it, even if they don't ask you about it. And sometimes they take it in and make their own interpretation of what you just said. So be mindful of the things that you're saying. And of course, be mindful of the news that you are playing when the children are around, even when you think that your child is sitting there on his or her iPad and or their computer and they're doing stuff. They're hearing, they still get the noise. So make sure that you're being mindful of what you're playing around your home, because hey, your children are home and so are you. So be mindful of your news consumption as well as conversations that you're having. 3, create fun routines to help them adjust. Things are different now. They don't get up and go to school anymore. They don't get up and go to soccer practice or baseball practice. There are a lot of things that are changing. So make sure that you're creating some fun routines to help them adjust to the new changes. Maybe the morning routine is not what it used to be. Now we're not rushing out. So how do we make the breakfast at home before we go to school in the kitchen fun? How do we make bedtime a thing, even though I don't have to wake up in the morning because I don't have to go to school at 8 o'clock. So create some fun little routines, some things that will make the adjustment period less traumatizing and more child friendly. 4, answer their questions appropriately and do not lie. I mentioned earlier how they observe, they hear, they see things. They may have questions. You want to encourage them to ask questions. You want them to ask questions. But when they ask you questions, make sure that you're not lying to them. Because if you lie, then the child gets that idea that, hey, maybe I asked something wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have asked, or maybe, hey, mommy and daddy doesn't know. You want to be able to provide reassurance, and reassurance you give that child with the truth, not the whole truth, just enough truth for their age. But do not lie to children, because they have ways of getting information that you may not know about, and you don't want to provide the confusion of, hey, they found this out, but mom or dad or whoever is telling them something else. Or you want them to feel comfortable in coming to you and knowing that, hey, when I ask my mom, when I ask my dad, when I ask whomever a question, they're going to talk to me. They're going to tell me the truth. They're not dismissing me. So answer their questions. Do not lie, but of course, do it within whatever their age is. 5, provide as much structure as possible. Things have changed. Things are completely different. We now have virtual school, which is on time and not on time at the same time. Provide some structure. Dinner time is a great way to start structure. Maybe you guys have dinner at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, whatever the time that is convenient for you. Maybe there's a breakfast, maybe there's lunch. Provide as much structure as possible, because they are going from school that is completely structured to home that is completely unstructured. And structure provides reassurance. Structure provides comfort. When things are as they are, having that, hey, okay, there's a little bit of normal in there. We have dinner at 6 o'clock. We have reading time at 11. The structure is a way of giving your child reassurance that, hey, things are not as chaotic as we may think. There's some normalcy. There's some real life. There's some stuff happening that's good. So it kind of gives them that comfort. So provide as much structure as possible. Dinner time, lunchtime, breakfast time, bedtime, those are great ways to start. Let's do a quick recap. 1, talk to them within their comprehension level, because even if you think they don't know, they know. 2, be mindful of the news and conversations that your news consumption and the conversations that you have, because children are here, they are listening, they can hear you, they can see you. As always, if you or someone you know, maybe it's your child, happens to be going through something that is more than you can handle, remember there's a lot of help out there. Even right now, while things are the way they are, there are professionals who provide remote services like myself who are able, available, and willing to help. So please find out who those people are in your community so you can reach out and get the help that you need. And that is all we have for today. Good morning, world. Have an awesome day.